Dorf, let me back into the metal crew, Dorf. I can't do that, Earl. Dorf, I was just in the metal crew, and now I want back in, so go ahead and let me back into the metal crew, please, Dorf. I'm sorry, Earl. I can't do that right now. There are some people who are butthurt that will allow that to happen. Dorf, it doesn't matter if they don't want me in there, Dorf. I was just in. I stepped out for a moment, and now I'd like back in. It's a safety issue, Dorf. Please comply. I will do the best I can, Earl.
Down the toilet like you're taking a piss. It should be good to see for a change just a day how the other half lives.
Shout out to my bros in the metal crew, my bros and my sister. I think Tanner, I think you and I are really good friends. I think that we'd be the best of friends. I think we have the same kind of inner pain. And I'd really like to come over and hang out. Come over and hang out at your house. And I feel certain what I do is rugby is get you really drunk off just the best liquor available, because like I make a lot of money. So I'd bring the most expensive liquor imaginable, and you'd get shit-faced drunk and pass out. And I would take out every single one of your piercings, and jam them into my own flesh. I wouldn't like pre-cut myself or anything like that. I just jam that in there and connect stuff, and then I would continue, like I would just drink twice as much as you drank until then I passed out, and you just wake up, and there'd be all your junk in my bleeding face, and there'd be nothing you could do about it. Nothing you could do about it, Tanner.
When I take you out, I'll stay you down, make sure you're getting nervous. You won't understand, that's how it is as a knight in Satan's service. I can rip you off and steal all your cash, sucker punch you in the face, stand back and laugh, leave you stranded as fast as a heart attack. I'll take out the bad thoughts, I can break your heart at the drop of a hat, stab you in the back and two in a flat, screw your girl in the back of my Cadillac. I think bad thoughts, I think bad thoughts, all day and all night long. I think bad thoughts.
Black Metal Troy, I'd come hang out with you. I don't want you to come over to my house, because I have nice stuff. I have really nice stuff, and I don't want any of it urinated on. So I'm gonna go hang out at your house, and when you pass out, you start urinating on your couch. While you're doing that, I'll just be giggling and shaving that stupid head of yours, shaving that head off. And then I'm going to go to every single one of your old t-shirts, these t-shirts that should have been recycled a long time ago, and I'm going to cut them up. Cut them up and sew them together, and make a bunch of dresses. And I'm going to put one of these t-shirt dresses on you. And then I'm going to go into your kitchen, and I'm going to take all your pots and pans and I'm just going to bang them and bang them and bang them on stuff. I'll take them out into the front yard if I have to. Start banging them on the concrete. It's like getting all these strange shapes. And if your neighbors come to fuck with me, I'll fuck back. Like they won't know what. And if the cops want to come, I'll just bug out. And there'll be a driveway full of your cooking gear. There'll be you in a t-shirt dress inside with a bald-ass head. And I will have your hair. I'll have that mohawk of yours. And I'll keep making fruity beverage videos. And I'll shove some of your hair in my mouth every time I do one. And some other stuff. I just don't have time to say it.
Don't care what you think's wrong. If you wanna judge my lifestyle, I'd love to see how you live. Feel free to cast your stones. Don't cry when you're found bleeding. In a heartbeat, I'll turn you white as a sheet, begging for mercy on your goddamn knees. It'll be hard to keep from laughing. Watching you cry will make my week. Just test me, please test me. Push a button, pull a lever, trick or treat. I'm asking, do you have the stuff to find out if I can fuck you up? I can rip you off and steal all your cash. Sucker punch you in the face, stand back and laugh. Leave you stranded as fast as a heart attack. I think that
To the brothers. Hey, what up, brothers? You overreactive, hyper, low intelligence thugs. Couple of troglodytes. And I guess you don't understand any of that. I guess here's what you'd have to understand. I'd walk right up to you and say, hey man, I really appreciate how you look out for each other. And I want you to know, and I'd put one of my hands on the other brother's shoulder, and then I'd take my other hand and pimp hand one brother, and then as his head slapped back and then he just wanted to come right back into the battle, I'd gently run my hand up on the other brother, like just get it up in his hair, and just kind of gently cup the back of his head, and just smash that first brother with the second brother. I'd start banging them together like a couple piñatas, like a couple maracas. Then I'd drop you both to the ground, I'd finish my 40, I'd grab your 40s, and I'd finish those 40s. And if you found that shocking, good. Welcome to metal. Live TV. Yeah, I guess lastly, that one guy, you know that one guy, that oversensitive, overprotective, insecure guy? I just, like, bro, like, I'd love to go hiking with you. You seem like a great hiking partner. And when we're out there, there's a tranquil lake in the forest, and you're tossing rocks into the lake and just like trying to lift up boulders and throw them into the water. I'm like, gabloosh! I threw a rock into the water. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's really cool. I'm sure that was a great way to enjoy nature. And then, like, you unzip your pants and start urinating into the water source, start urinating into that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna kind of spin you in my hand a little bit, so I find like your center of gravity, and I'm gonna spin you across the river. I'm gonna skip you like a goddamn rock. And I'm going to skip you towards some rocks, so you hit those rocks and come skipping back, and I'll catch you and I'll skip you again, and I'll keep that up till I get tired, and I don't tire easily. Dorf? I said let me back into the crew, Dorf. Let me in now.